Welcome, Picture at a Glance family and first time viewers. This is Mo Money Terry, St. Louis, Missouri. Track your own numbers for your own state and win big. With Pick 3 at a Glance, what we have is I take 22 numbers, do the 1-1 rundown on 22 numbers. And with those 22 numbers, you have all 1,000 numbers and their possible combinations at a glance. With 22 simple columns, you can always track the numbers and know what's going on with all the numbers in your state. Easy and simple to use. Then I have other little tools. I have the front pair, back pair, single digit added on to it. And it takes about a minute or 10 minutes to track those little numbers each day, where you can be more wiser on why you plan your numbers, know why you plan your numbers, and building a skill set. And that's what Pick 3 at a Glance. And here with Pick 3, my number one rule: don't play the lottery out of need or greed. Go slow, you get more. And that's what I say with my Pick 3 at a Glance strategy. Take the time to track the numbers down, work with the law of average, and put the law of average to your advantage. You got 1 in 1,000 odds to hitting your number, and that's the same every day, and it's not going to change. 1 in 1,000 odds not going to change, and the law of average is not going to change. And that's saying more likely than not. You got 365 numbers that you can get out of 1,000 all year long. Okay? And that's not going to change. And here we say Pick 3 fact: 1,000 numbers, 365 days in a year. If you play a different number every day, you still have 635 numbers that you have no idea what is going on with those numbers if you're not tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. And that's where a lot of people are losing, because they don't have any idea what's going on with their numbers. They don't know what's going on with the front pair of a number, back pair of a number, single pair of a number, single digits. They're just guessing. I've been there, done that. I'm preaching to the choir, but I'm telling you that's a hard way to win and a hard way to go. You be playing because you have to and not because you want to, because you ain't played the light bill, gas bill, telephone bill, the rent, and everything else. You be out there like that there, like I was. So take your time, stick to a budget, cut back, use Pick 3 at a Glance, track the numbers, and strategize on how to hit your numbers and build a skill set for the numbers in your state. No state numbers run the same. I don't care how they slice it and dice it and say numbers are traveling. I think one of the guys got mad at me because I say numbers don't travel. They don't travel. They just do what they do. You got 1,000 numbers. You got 53 states, and all those states are playing numbers 3 times a day, 4 times a day, 2 times a day. And you think them numbers ain't gonna cross paths? They gonna cross paths in your own state where numbers repeat. That don't mean they traveling. Just because a number is falling 15 times midday don't mean it's going to fall at all that evening. If you ain't tracking and don't understand what's going on with those numbers, it don't roll like that. You got to use the law of average, and that's the best thing you're going to have to your advantage. And with the Pick 3 at a Glance is an app that I found, but I did everything by longhand when I started my Pick 3 at a Glance strategy. I had to write everything down on pencil and paper. But this app here does the 1-1-1 rundown for you. And it makes everything simple and easy to use. It cuts the time way down. Okay, the number that came in Missouri on 15th, evening draw, which is 006. I use Missouri as a template. But you can use my strategy in anywhere in the world when they're using 1,000 numbers to play Pick 3. Okay, so just follow me, like, share, comment, and you'll be able to be a much better winner, and you can strategize on the numbers that's in your state. And here again for Missouri, the 066 came in. Missouri evening draw, February 15, 2024. And here's the 1-1-1 rundown on that 006. That 066 is the 1-1-1 rundown. You run that 1-1 rundown over the 006, one over the winning number that came in. All right. I use that because 1 + 1 makes 2, and you can add, and it's simple. I was terrible in math, did not like math. I tried to share Pick Through the Glance with other channels, and let them take it and run with it, but nobody wanted it. So I say, I guess I'm the one that have to do it. So if you need more than 1 + 1 make 2 in math, you're in trouble with me. Okay, and I can't help you if you need more than that. All right, but all you're doing is adding 1 to the 0, and adding 1 to 1, you get 2, 1 to 2, you get 3, 1 to 3, you get 4, 1 to 4, you get 5, 1 to 5, you get 6, 1 to 6, you get 7, 1 to 7, you get 8, 1 to 8, you get 9, 1 to 9, you're going to get 10, but you don't use the 0 in lottery, the 1 in lottery math, you just use the 0. Same thing in the second with the 1, you just count straight down 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then the 0. Same here with the 6. You add 1 to the 6, you get 7. You just count 7, 8, 9. Then, like I say, 0 for the 9. And you go 2, 3, 4, 5. And you go 6. Same number at the bottom, same number at the top. You know you added correctly. And if you don't get the same number, try to add it again. And if you don't get the same number, you don't get the same number on top and bottom, add it again. And if you don't get the same number at top and bottom, just give up. Because I can't help you. I'm telling you. But anyway, all right. I can't help you. You do it 3 times, you don't get the same number. I can't help you. You're in bad shape than I am, so I can't help you. Okay. Now, anyway, what it is, when you do the 1-1 rundown, you're going to look for base numbers. Like I say, I have 22 numbers I do, and they base numbers, and they make 22 columns. So whenever you do a rundown and any winning number to come in, one of those base numbers will always be in the rundown. So for the 006, the base number is going to be in column 10, and it's going to show as 004. Okay? And 006 is a double. It comes 3 different ways. It can come 006, 060, or 660. I'm sorry, 600. All right? So let's go to mirrors too. I need to show you how to do mirrors, explain mirrors too. But I'm gonna go back to the 006. With the mirrors, you're gonna have to know what mirrors are. I think 90% of the people that do Pick 3 know what mirroring numbers are. They just numbers the 1,000 numbers that's opposite of each other. Like on the number line here, you got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 on top. And on the bottom, you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the bottom. All it is like on the top, you got triple zeros to 499 on top. And on the bottom, you got 500 to 999 on the bottom. And what it's saying here for the single numbers, a 0 is the opposite or same as a 5. A 5 is the opposite or same as a 0. And the 1 is same as a 6, and 6 same as a 1. 2 same as a 7, 7 same as a 2. 3 same as 8, 8 same as a 3. 4 same as a 9, 9 same as 4. So let's say, for instance, you were playing 0, 1, 2, and the lawyer played 5, 6, 7. They just played the opposite number of what you was playing. Because a 0 can be a 5, or 1 can be a 6, and 6 can be a 7. 1, 2, 3. Same as 6, 7, 8. If the lottery played 6, 7, 8, and you was playing 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. If you was playing 2, 3, 4, the lottery played 7, 8, 9. Then they just played opposite. You played triple zeros. The lottery played triple fives. They just played the opposite number of what you were playing again. Again, if you're playing 2, 3, 3, and they play 7, 8, 8, they just played the opposite number of what you were playing. That's all mirrors are. The opposite numbers are the 1,000 numbers if you divide them in half. All right. Now here is the 12 numbers that make up the Pick Through the Glance system, which is the 0, 1, 2, which are single numbers. 0, 1, 2, which can come 6 different ways. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 5, 0, 1, 6, 0, 1, 7, 0, 1, 8, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 5, 0, 2, 6, 0, 2, 7, and 0, 3, 7. Okay? Those are the singles. And one of those base numbers will always be in the winning number when you do the 1-1 rundown on it, just like with the 044 for that 066. I'm sorry, why I keep saying 066? 006. All right, now And that's column 10. Let's go back to the 006. See there where it say base number is 440 and it's in column 10, but it's going to show us 006. You go down that column and find that 600 and you mark it off. All right, because that 600 can be 006 and be 060 or 600. So let's go back to column 10 on the doubles. And you see the 004, just go down and there it is, that 600. You mark it off. You're lessening the pool of the numbers that you have to play by marking off the numbers that are played already, so you can see what's going on with the numbers. So you start picking the numbers that you want to play that are left, working with the law average. And here's the 10 doubles that make up the 22 numbers. 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, triple zeros. And then you got 011, 022, 033, and 044. Now here with triples, I do not play triples. I don't suggest anybody playing triples unless they didn't track them down. And I got a system of tracking triples down for you to hit. Okay? But I don't just play triples to be playing triples. You only get 3 of them on average out of a year. If you get that. Missouri last year on evenings only had triple zeros come one time. That was it. And on midday, they had only come 2 times, which was the zeros and the 2. So that's what I mean. You just, it's got the least chances of all in pick 3 of winning, period. And Lord help you if you happen to hit those triples and win some money and make it your goal to keep trying to hit those triples. You're gonna burn yourself out. You have to have a tracking system. You have to have a strategy, okay, to win. Especially, I'll tell you how I win on triples. This is my strategy. I'll tell you how to win too, okay? Here is another tracking system that I put together, and it's called the single digit. They say, well, when you're tracking, find out what digit is code and play it. No, the digit code, I want to know what position to play that digit in, because it's not doing me any good to know that it's code. I need to know where I'm going to place it to play with my numbers. So what I did, I took 0 to 9, 3 columns. And like that 9 to 7, I marked 9 on the front, 2 in the middle, 7 on the end. So at the end of the year, as I'm marking off the numbers as they come in, let's say it's 300, and I mark off 3 zeros, 3 on the front, 0 in the middle, 0 on the end. Whatever number come in, make up some 5, 4, 5. I mark 5 on the front, 4 in the middle, and 5 on the end. And at the end of the month, if I find out I didn't mark off that 2 on the end, then I'm gonna play my 927 that next month as 972 or 792 to make sure that 2 is on the end, because the likelihood of it coming in with my 927 on the end is great. That 2 might fall on the end of my number, and that's how I catch. Okay, here pairs is imperative that you know what pairs ain't fail as you go on through the year playing these numbers. And as this is a monthly, you tracking them pairs monthly. Let's say you want to know, let's say, well, let me go back here too. With the sevens, what happened with me, tracking this, using this strategy, I realized sevens hadn't hit with no number in 2 months. 2 months. So what I did with those sevens, I played 7 front pair, 7 back pair, triple sevens. I named my dog 7. I did everything with 7. Paint 7 on the walls. I changed my address to 7. I'm getting goofy, y'all. I'm getting goofy. I did this twice, so but don't pay me no attention. But I did, and I hit them. Because, I mean, once you start reading the numbers in your state, you realize what's going on. You'd be crazy not to have played them sevens. Yeah, you're going to see that kind of stuff. You're not going to see that with the tic-tac-toe, date sum grid, different flip mirrors, different rundowns on different numbers, and just playing those different numbers and not seeing what's going on with all 1,000 numbers as a whole. You're just not going to see it. And here with the pairs, okay, with the twos, the triple twos, it's only one number, so you'll mark off the double twos. With the 551, it's 2 separate numbers. You'll mark off the 55 on top and the 15 down in the middle near 15. And then the 370, you mark it off with 3 different separate numbers. You'd mark off the 03, the 07, and then mark off the 37. At the end of the month, you want to see what pairs are left. You're going to maybe have 4 or 5 different pairs left, but at least you'll know what's left, and you'll know how to play those pairs. You'll see how to play those pairs. You'll be able to read the numbers and not guess the numbers. Last year, 2022, 38 hadn't failed for 120 days. in a month. That's what kind of stuff I can see you can find. So I picked up that 38 when I hit, and I won on it because I wasn't guessing what number to play. I knew what number to play that hadn't hit by working with the law average. And you will too for your own state, the numbers for your own state. Okay? So that's what you're doing there. And here, front pair, back pair. Now, this is what I was telling you about the triples. But right now, we'll be marking up that 00 on top and the 06 on the bottom. The top numbers and the bottom numbers are the same. So this is really short. And as you marking it off on this really short here, when you have numbers left, you'll be able to see what numbers to play by the law average, what numbers ain't came. You'll start seeing them. And then one year we had, in 2022 again, double 8 on the front didn't play but one time in January. It hadn't played double 8, didn't play on the front or back for the rest of the year, all the way to September. Again, I say, okay, triple 8's got to be the one to play, and they did. They came right on in. I played triple 8s. I played 8s on the front, 8 on the back, 8s everywhere I could play them, and I did pretty good. But I knew why I was playing those 8s. I wasn't guessing why I was playing the triples, the triple 8s. Okay, so that's what you're looking at. If you're playing those triple 8s, all right, and it's imperative you want to know everything it is about your numbers that you're playing. All right, now, so this is disclaimer. Check your own numbers for your own state. Take me about 30 minutes to teach you how to play using the pick through at a glance system. No date sums, no root sums, no grids, no multiple different rundowns, no tic-tac-toes. Because you can make a rundown out of all them 1,000 numbers. And they do have them. They have 1, 2, 3 rundown. They have 3, 1, 7 rundown. They have 6, 3, 6, 9 rundown. 6, 6, 6 rundown. You can make all rundowns out of any of those 1,000 numbers you wish, except for triple zeros. That's the only one you can't. So that's why it's imperative you track your own numbers for your own state. All right. And lottery is set up for you to lose, not for you to win. I don't play license plates, birthdays, chasing numbers, guessing anniversaries, lucky pet numbers. You don't, I mean, if that's your style and you're winning with it, and look, I'm the first one to tell you, if it's working, it's working. That's all I'm going to tell you. But luck runs out, and that's luck. If you ain't tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and see how they rolling in your state, 9 out of 10, sooner or later, you're going to hit that hole and you ain't going to even know how to get out of it, even unless you just quit. That's going to be the one. All right, and play for fun. Like I say, don't play out of need or greed. So stop losing, start winning by tracking your own numbers for your own state to win. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and share this with a friend and family member that plays Big 3 or might want to find a better way to win where they can strategize and track their own numbers for their own state. Give it a thumbs up, so help the channel grow, please. And this is Mo Money Terry. I don't run and I don't hide, okay? So you can email me to get in touch with me. The email is small caps, and my cash app is T Morgan STL 314 for St. Louis. Okay, so now don't everybody overload my cash app when they start winning, because people are winning, all right, and they are blessing me. So bless the channel as the channel blesses you. Okay, so as I always say, play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.